Welcome to Coding Literacy Flakes 19 of 40, CSS Part 5, looking at Class Selector. Now, with CSS, there are four main types of selectors we looked at. We looked at the element selector, we looked at grouping selector, and the last we looked at the ID selector. This is the last one. This is a class selector. Now, the ID selector and the class selector are very similar. They target a HTML tag, and it can format tags differently. The subtle difference between ID selector and class selector becomes more prominent when we start doing high-level coding with like JavaScript. Ideally, you should have one ID selector per web page. You can program things such as forms, get information from the user, setting up a particular form so you can identify different types of forms you need. Class selector, well, you can use class selector across many different types of HTML tags. The other advantage with class selector over ID selector is that class selector you can actually nest several classes in one HTML tag. This is great when you want to keep one format the same, like you might want to keep all the fonts the same, but you might want to change the font sizes or background color, so you can add different elements to the tag to change various parts of the formatting. Let's get started. So first of all, let's call up our text. And just a reminder, we can use any text editor, but I want to use Notepad++. Okay, let's get started there. Okay, first of all, let's let the browser know we're going to use HTML5, so doc type HTML. Doc type must be uppercase with an exclamation mark in front of it. Let's start the HTML. Let's start the web pages. HTML web page starts there and it will finish down the bottom here. So that's the start of a web page. Okay, behind the scenes we've got a body tag, sorry, not body tag, head tag, and we're going to finish with the behind the scenes here, head tag there. Then we'll start in front of the scenes, body tag, and we're going to finish off down here in front of the screen. Body finishes right there. Right, and to let it know we're using an additional language besides HTML, we're going to let it know we're using CSS. And to let the browser know you're using CSS, you type in the HTML tag style. Now the browser knows this next piece of information is going to be CSS, not HTML. Okay, let's identify the body. Okay, the body is an element selector. So there's a body there, and we're going to do it in one-liners. So background color spelled the American way, and there we got our property with a colon. Now we need some values, so the value is going to be, we're going to make a green background this time, so red off, G green on, blue off, finish off with a semicolon. So the whole lot now, the application now is complete with its property and value. I'm not going to put any more there, that's enough for my declaration block. Okay, now let's start the class. Now the class you've got to identify with a dot, so the period in front lets the browser know you're using class selector. You can give it any name. I'm going to call this one background red. Let's make the background red there, and the declaration block starts and stops there. Inside a declaration block we're going to put some property and values, so just basically a simple little property, background color. In this case, even though the whole web page is going to be green, we're going to make this one red. So background color red. Again, reminder, so finish off with a semicolon. A reminder that you get all the colors you want from lots of different programs on the internet. I tend to use color picker. Okay, there's a red background for that one, for that class. I could put lots of different types of properties in there, but I'm just put one background color. This one here, just for the exercise, font. I'm going to call this one font. The spell font big. Okay, let's start the declaration block. Starts there, finishes there. Let's put some properties in there. I'm going to put one property again for the exercise. I'll put down the font size. Now we haven't looked at this property before. We get all the different properties you want from w3schools.com, but basically you talk about percentage. Whatever the font is, I want to be bigger, so increase whatever the font size is already declared on the web page by 20%, so it makes it twice as big. And so I got my two class selectors there, BG red and font big. That's enough for the exercise, and let's use them. Well, basically I'm not using not doing anything for the H1, the header 1 sizes, just leave it plain. This is my fifth CSS page using class. There you go, that's enough of that. And I'll switch off that tag, so no more header 1 formatting there. Okay, let's use our first class. So we use the paragraph break, paragraph class. Just use one of them for now. We're going to use BG red. You don't need to put a period there. It knows up here it's declared it. Here it's just ordinary BG, that's the name of it. In quotations, let's put a statement there. This P tag uses BG red format. So whatever formats, okay, whatever I got declared, it'll be shown here. Okay, let's use the other one. Same thing. Let's put on the paragraph again. Paragraph class. This time we'll be using the font big class. Put a statement there like this P tag uses font big formats. Okay, close off that paragraph break there. Okay, now let's put both together now. P class, and I'll put multiple classes in there. Let's make it big red and font big. So I'm using both classes for this particular line. This P tag uses both. Okay. End of the paragraph. So I think I got it all right, and that should do it. Actually, let's just run it. So first of all, save it. File, save as, and I'll say this one is CSS5. Make sure it's HTML. There it is. Save it. Okay, now let's run it. Run Chrome, and there it is. Okay, it's showing you that. Actually, I don't know why it's white there. It's showing you it's got a. Oh, it's interesting. There's my green background, right, from the body. The body tags said all the backgrounds are going to be green. I haven't changed the font color, so it'll be default black. Now the big red, background red for the B1. I've used the BG red here on the first line, and there it is. And I've used the BG class there. So those two lines, I use the background red. It works. I use the font big, 20% bigger, whatever that is, should be 20% bigger. And here I've applied both the red and the 20% bigger. As you can see, it all works. Okay, thank you for watching.